Your attitude in life is life's attitude towards you. And your attitude towards your business is your business attitude towards you. A lot of people talk about attitude, but no one has ever explained to us what does it really mean. What does the word attitude actually really mean? Attitude is actually like baking a cake. There are three main components when you are baking a cake. It's butter, sugar, and flour. Likewise, in life, there are three things that you need to have, and they're a must. The thoughts, the feelings, and the actions. And exactly like the cake, they need to be in the right composition. So, when you're baking a cake, the flour, the sugar, and the butter needs to be in the right amount. Otherwise, the cake is not going to be how you want it to be. In your life as well, whether it is your business, whether it is your relationship, it doesn't matter. It is your attitude that is going to dictate the outcome of that. So what are your thoughts about your business today? What are your feelings about your business? And what are the actions that you're taking in your business? Are they all aligned? Maybe you take a lot of action, which you hustle. You're always hustling, you're grinding. That is something we are all conditioned to. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But what is the energy behind the action? Are your thoughts and your feelings, and that's what I mean by energy, your feelings, are your feelings of fear? When you are talking to a prospect, are you coming from a place of, oh, I'm not sure if they're going to sign up for my program? Is that the energy you're going with? If that is the energy that you're going with, what's going to happen? That's going to be the result of your conversation with the prospect. Likewise, it is so important to control your thoughts because your feelings are being inspired by the thoughts you think. So if your thoughts are again, it's hard to run a business. It is hard to attract clients in my business. It is hard for me to have this and all. And then you feel deflated. You feel so frustrated, but you still take action. It's not going to give you the results. So to change the results in your life, you have to make sure you have the right attitude. And what I mean by that is right thoughts, right feelings, and the right actions in your business. So when you start getting all of these three components aligned in your life, everything is going to change. The results will automatically change. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit. When you are working on your thoughts, feeling, and actions, you have to start thinking from your end goal. That means your goals achieved. What type of thoughts will you have once you have achieved your goals? You're not going to think it's hard to have a business. You're not going to think it's hard to earn 20K a month. Why? Because you're already earning that. So you need to start thinking life from that perspective. You need to start feeling from that perspective. You need to start taking action from that perspective. From everything is coming from your goal achieved. It's everything, your thoughts, your feeling, and your actions are coming from it's all accomplished already. And when you will have thoughts, yeah, actually, it's easy to enroll clients. Your thoughts are like, oh, people, I'm like a magnet. I just keep attracting clients and money in my business. Guess what's going to happen? You will feel good about yourself. You will feel successful. And that's what's going to happen. I remember reading this in Think and Grow Rich. There was a big hotelier in America and someone asked him, oh, when did you become successful? And he said, I became successful when I was sleeping on the benches outside. And that's what it is. It's not about getting there in life. It's about actually making that decision and knowing that I'm going to get there. And when he knew that I'm going to make these hotels, he made a committed decision. I'm going to do it. His thoughts were not, it's going to be impossible. He might knew that, oh, it's going to be a long road, or yes, it's going to take some time, but it was not that it's not going to happen. He knew it was going to happen. So his thoughts, his feelings, of course, were like, I'm going to do this. I can do this. He believed in himself. He trusted himself. He had faith in himself and in the universe or God, whomsoever you believe in. And when you start taking actions from that place of frequency of faith, frequency of really believing in yourself, that is what's going to be the outcome of your life. And also understand everything is a frequency. Everything is an energy. So whatever you're sending out, exactly what's going to come back. It's exactly like a radio station. If you tune into sad music, right? A certain frequency which is only displaying sad music, that's what you will hear on that frequency, right? But what most people are doing, they are tuning into sad thoughts, sad feelings, but they're expecting happy music to play. That's not possible. That is really not possible. If you want to listen to the happy music, you need to tune in into the happy thoughts. You need to tune into the frequency where happy thoughts, happy music, all of that is playing. So likewise, if you want to achieve your goal with ease, with joy, with speed in life, not with hustle, in an effortless way, what it really means is align your thoughts, your feeling, and your actions. Always check your attitude. I have an alarm on my phone that goes every hour and tells me to check my attitude. And what it really means is, am I operating from my current reality? Am I thinking? Am I feeling from my current reality? Or actually, I'm thinking, feeling, and behaving, taking action from where I want to be in my life. There's so many people who take decisions from their current reality. And that's why they are stuck. Because you cannot take decisions from your current reality. You have to step up. You have to start thinking, feeling, and behaving, taking actions from where you want to be in your life. And once you start taking that action, that thought process, that feeling, it's all aligned. Your attitude is aligned with where you want to be in life. Guess what? Your results will automatically shift. Why? Because you become a vibrational match to your goals. And that's when you become charismatic. That's when you become a magnet to attract whatever you want in life. So instead of focusing on, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want, of course, you know what you desire in life, but then focus on becoming who you need to be in order for you to get what you want in life. I'm sure you've heard, you do not get what you want, you get what you are. And that's what it is. Who are you? In your thoughts, in your feelings, and in your actions. You need to become a vibrational match to what you desire. And once you become a vibrational match, no one can stop from that goal from coming to you. And that's what it is. Look at Donald Trump, right? What is he doing? He's becoming second time the president of US. Why? Because he doesn't spend his time wasting on seeking people's approval. His thoughts, his feelings, and his actions are all aligned with this is who I'm becoming. Look at Elon Musk. Look at anyone. Look at all of these visionaries, whether you like them, whether you don't like them. But you cannot take this fact away from this. Their attitude is absolutely phenomenal in life. Their attitude is incredible in life. And because of this attitude that they have, this is where they're going in life. That's why their results are so transformative. Their results are so much with ease, with joy, with speed. They're not hustling and grinding. Yes, they take the inspired action. They're not going from a place of fear. They're not operating from a place of fear in life. Elon Musk doesn't think, oh, I'm taking billions from the government. What if this doesn't work? He has faith in himself. He believes in himself. He believes in what he's doing. And that's why he gets the results he wants. And that's what I want you to do. Fix your attitude if you want to fix your results in life. Focus on your attitude so your results can shift in life. And I hope this video has helped you to bring some clarity on how to now align your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions and to get where you want in life. So start implementing this in your life today.